Hey guys, so guess what? I got another request! Hooray! Here it is. So the first thing that I do is I take the essentials of the situation out. So I have all the parameters here in my hands, and then I turn it into a challenge or a game. For example, when you're at work and your boss gives you a very stupid chore, and on top of that stupid chore, he gives you all these stupid rules so that this normally 5-minute or so job turns into an hour-long job. And when that happens, I turn it into a challenge or a game. So it's like, I don't know, funny at that point, because I can still play around and be happy and laugh around with my friends and stuff, but at the same time I'm going to accomplish the goal, and then everybody wins. It does seem like something you shouldn't have to put yourself through, but like you said, there are times when that's just not an option. The second thing I would suggest, and this is more a situation of schools, or when authority becomes a bully to you and is trying to subdue you in some way that's just completely inappropriate. For example, as a woman in science, I'm sometimes, not often, but sometimes met with men who have this antiquated view that women shouldn't be in science, you know, we should be at home with babies or whatever. And then I fight that tooth and nail, and I don't ever give up because I can't let them win. That would just be ridiculous. And no, they need to understand that this is how things are now, this is how I am, and I absolutely will not succumb to whatever it is you're trying to push on me. The third option is to ignore the situation. This isn't always a good option because it often leaves problems untouched, and then if that problem needs to be solved and you're not dealing with it, you're just going to see it again anyway. Maybe you can daydream, maybe you can listen to music and dance around, maybe you can figure other problems that are not this problem out in your head while dealing with this problem. Whatever that is, ignoring it, while not the best way, is a way. The fourth method, which I reserve for the most extreme circumstances, is called the puppet master. And what happens is you have your mind, you just take it out of your body, and you let it puppet your physical frame. So this gives you two things. It gives you a sense of control and a sense of escape. On the downside, it also makes you appear very fake, because you're being fake. When people can tell that you're being fake, they don't always respond to you positively. And so there's not much you can do or say to gain their trust in those moments, but if you absolutely must just keep taking steps forward to reach some goal, to get to the end, and you physically think you'll die if you don't somehow escape from the situation, then this is a method to deal with that. I've probably only used it like a handful of times. But in those moments, I really truly felt like if I had to stay there one more second, I would just go insane and claw my own eyes out. So that's certainly better. Acting fake is better than clawing your eyes out. I think most people would agree. So I hope this was helpful, and please, if any of you have any suggestions or comments, write them below so this poor soul will have more than what I just gave. Not that I think that this doesn't work for me, but this is not going to work for everybody. So have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you next time.